Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you all will be fine and safe. Dear students, today we are going to learn mathematics of grade 5. Dear students, it's unit number 2 of your book on page number 21, and the unit is about HCF and LCM. But in today's lecture we will learn about HCF. So let's start our today's lecture. HCF. HCF means highest common factor. Here we have a term common factor. So first of all we will see common factor. Common factor. What is the definition of common factor? If two or more numbers have the same numbers as their factors, these factors are called common factors. Dear students, if we have two numbers and those numbers have the same numbers as their factors, these factors are called common factors. For example, here we have two numbers 15 and 25. When we find the factors of 15, we will get 1, 3, 5 and 15. When we find the factors of 25, we will get 1, 5 and 25. These are the factors of both these numbers. Now we have to choose the common factors, the numbers that are found in both the numbers, in number 15 and 25 also. So the common factors of 15 and 25 are 1 and 5. The highest common factor, HCF, is the largest common factor of two or more numbers. It means that HCF is the highest common factors of two or more numbers. There are two methods to find HCF. Number 1 by prime factorization and number 2 by division method. Here we have three steps to find the HCF, so let's see them. To find the HCF there are three steps. Step 1. Find the prime factor of the given numbers by repeated division method. Step number 2. Circle the common prime factor of the given numbers. And number 3. The product of the common prime factor of the numbers gives the HCF. By applying these three steps, we can find the HCF of any number. So let's move to our book exercise. To understand these steps in a better way, let us solve some questions to find the HCF. Here we have exercise number 1 of this unit, and question number 1 is find the HCF of the given numbers using prime factorization. So we will solve some questions from this exercise so that you can understand how to find HCF of the numbers. So let's start. Exercise 1. Question number 1. Find the HCF of the given numbers using prime factorization. But before starting the question, we should know the prime numbers. Here we have some prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and up to so on. These are prime numbers. Now we have a question of your book part E. We have two numbers 18 and 27 and we have to find the HCF of both these numbers. First of all, we will find the factors of both these numbers by repeated division method. Okay, first of all we will find the factors of 18. So we will divide 18 by a prime number, by the smallest prime number, and here we have 2, which is the smallest prime number here. So we will start with it. 2 9s are 18. We will divide 18 by 2. 2 9s are 18. Now we have 9. 9 is not an even number and it will divide it by the next prime number 3. So we will divide 9 by 3. 3 threes are 9. Now we have the remainder 3 and we have to divide these numbers until the remainder is 1. Okay, now we will see that we have a number 3. So we will divide 3 by 3. 3 ones are 3. So here we will stop dividing because we will get the remainder 1. Okay, now move to our second number 27. Same process will be, same method will be applied by this number. We will divide 27 by a prime number and we know that 27 is an odd number. So we will divide 27 by 3. 3 nines are 27. Here we have a remainder 9. So we will divide 9 by 3 because we know that 9 is divided by 3 because it consists in the table of 3. Okay, 3 threes are 9. 3 threes are 9. 3 ones are 3. We will divide 3 until we will get the remainder 1. Here we get the remainder 1, so we will stop dividing. Now we'll write the factors of 18 and 27. The factors of 18 are 2 into 3 into 3 and the factors of 27 are 3 into 3 into 3. Now we have to find the common factors of these numbers. So when we see the first number, which is 2 in the factors of 18 and in the factors of 27, 3 is the first number. So 2 and 3 are not common, so we will not choose them as a common factor. When we move to next number, in the factors of 18 we have the number 3 and in the factors of 27 we have number 3. It means that 3 is the common factor of these numbers. When we move to the third number, which is 3 in both the factors of 18 and 27, so 3 and 3 are the common factors of these numbers. So we will write common factor is equal to 3 into 3. When we multiply 3 with 3, we will get 9 because 3 into 3 is equal to 9. So the HCF of 18 and 27 is 9. Now we'll move to question number 2. Find the HCF of the following numbers using the division method. As we know that there are two methods to find HCF. Number 1, prime factorization, and number 2, division method. So we have done with prime factorization. Now we'll do questions related to division method. So let's start questions. Question number 2. Find the HCF by division method. Here we have the second method, division method, and we have to find the HCF by this method. It's part B of your book. Here we have two numbers, 15 and 75, and we will apply the rule of division. So 75 is the greater number and 15 is the smaller number. So we will divide 75 by 15. 15 fives are 75. When we subtract 5 from 5, we will get 0, and we subtract 7 from 7, we will get 0. The remainder is 0. So the HCF of 15 and 75 is 15. Now we will do another question, part E. Here we have three numbers, 15, 30 and 45. So first of all, we will select the greater numbers. Here we have 30 and 45, the greater numbers. So we will divide 45 by 30. 30 ones are 30. When we subtract 0 from 5, we will get 5. 5 minus 0, 5. 4 minus 3, 1. Here the remainder is 15. Now we will divide 30 by 15. 15 twos are 30. When we subtract 0 from 0, we will get 0. 3 from 3, we will get 0. The remainder is 0. Here we have 15, the last divisor, and here we have another 15 which is given in the question, which is the smaller value of this question. So we will divide 15 by 15. 15 ones are 15. When we subtract 5 from 5, we will get 0. When we subtract 1 from 1, we will get 0. So the remainder is 0 and the HCF is 15. Here we will do another question, part G. Here we have also three numbers 18, 52 and 77. First of all, we will divide the greater numbers 52 and 77. We will divide 77 by 52. 52 ones are 52. When we subtract 2 from 7, we will get 5, and when we subtract 5 from 7, we will get 2. The remainder is 25 here. Now we will divide 52 by 25. 25 twos are 50. Now we will subtract 50 from 52, we will get the remainder 2. Here we will divide 25 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 twelves are 24. Here we will subtract 4 from 5. 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. 2 minus 2, 0. Here the remainder is 1. Now we'll divide 2 from 1. 1 twos are 2. The remainder is 0. Here 1 is the last divisor. Now we have the smaller value 18 and we have the last divisor 1. So we will divide 18 by the last divisor 1. 1 18s are 18. When we subtract 18 from 18, we will get the remainder 0. Here the HCF is equal to 1. Question number 3. Find the greatest number which exactly divides 36, 48 and 60. Here you can see a word greatest. Whenever we use the word greatest, maximum, longer, it means that we will find the HCF of the numbers. So in this question, we will find the HCF of these numbers. So let's start. And we have two methods to find the HCF, by prime factorization and by division method. So it's up to us that which method we will choose to solve the questions. Here we use the first method, prime factorization method. So we have three numbers 36, 48 and 60. We will start with the first number 36. So we will divide this number by the smallest prime number 2. We will start with the smallest prime number, which is 2. So 2 ones are 2. When we subtract 2 from 3, we have 1 left. We will give it 2. 6, it will become 16. 2 8s are 16. Now the remainder is 18 and we have to find the next remainder. So we can also divide 18 by 3 because 3 6 are 18, but we will prefer the smallest prime number, which is 2. So we will divide 18 by 2. 2 9s are 18. Here the remainder is 9 and we know that 9 is not divisible by 2. So we will divide it by 3. 3 3s are 9. Now we have the remainder 3 and it is a prime number, so we will divide 3 by itself. 3. 3 ones are 3. Now we'll stop dividing because the remainder is 1. We'll move to the next number 48. We will start with the smallest prime number here also. 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. Now 24 is also divisible by 3 because 3 8s are 24, but we will start with the smallest prime number. So we will use here the prime number 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Here the remainder is 12 and we can also divide 12 by 3, but we will prefer the smallest prime number 2. 2 6s are 12. Now the remainder is 6. 2 3s are 6. 3 1s are 3. Now the remainder is 1 and we will stop dividing. We'll move to the next number 60. Here we have the next number 60. So we will start with the least prime number 2. 2 3s are 6. Here we have 0 and we will put down same as it is. So 2 30s are 60. 2 1s are 2. After subtracting 2 from 3, we have 1 left. We will give it to 0. It will become 10. 2 5s are 10. Now 15 is divisible by 3. So we will divide it by 3. 3 5s are 15. 5 1s are 5 because 5 is a prime number and we can divide it by its own table. 5 1s are 5. Now the remainder is 1. So we will stop dividing. Now we will write the factors of these numbers 36, 48 and 60. The factors of 36 are 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. The factors of 48 are 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. And the factors of 60 are 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Now we will find the common factors of these numbers. We can see that 2 is present in all the factors of 36, 48 and 60. So it is a common factor. So we will circle the number 2. When we move to the next number, it is also 2 and 2 is present in the factors of 36, also in 48 and same as in 60. So 2 is also common number. So we will circle these numbers. When we move to the next number, which is 3, 3 is a factor of 36, also a factor of 48 and same as in 60. So we will choose it as a common factor and we will circle it because 3 is present in all the factors of these numbers. And these are the common factors in all these numbers. The leftover numbers are not common in the factors of 36, 48 and 60. So they are not common factors. The common factors of 36, 48 and 60 are 2 into 2 into 3. When we multiply these numbers, we will get the product of these numbers. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So the HCF of 36, 48 and 60 is 12. So the greatest number which exactly divides 36, 48 and 60 is 12. That's all, dear students. Hope you understood today's lecture. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.